The Marvel Cinematic Universe has introduced us to some insanely powerful beings, from gods and titans to literal cosmic entities. But who stands at the top? Who are the most powerful forces in the MCU? Today I'm gonna show you and rank the 10 strongest beings in the MCU based on their confirmed appearances. So no comic only characters and no speculating about gods that might exist. I mean, let's get into it. Coming in the C tier we have Earth's mightiest. These are the most powerful sort of mortal beings. Stronger than normal heroes but not quite cosmic level threats. And we're starting off with the original rage monster himself, Hulk. He's one of the strongest Avengers. They even say so in Thor 3 when he's trying to board the plane. His raw strength is just off the charts, capable of punching the Leviathans in the Avengers, taking on Thor in Ragnarok. That's super Swedish. And just surviving the Infinity Gauntlet's snap. You know, when he brought back half the universe. However, his strength has been nerfed recently. I'm sort of looking at you right now, smart Hulk. So while he's super powerful, he's no longer at the top of the food chain as he was before. Also in this category and at the number 9 spot, we have Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers is an absolute powerhouse. Thanks to the Tesseract, or that blue Infinity Stone, she got her insanely strong powers. Looking at her energy absorption, insane durability, and the ability to take down entire warships with ease. She's easily one of the most powerful heroes. She even went toe-to-toe with Thanos in Endgame, and if it weren't for the Power Stone, she might have won actually. Just a side note, her latest movie just sucked, man. And those singing assholes on that planet, that water planet, yeah, they were just super weird. Why aren't you just talking normally, man? Moving on, we get to the B tier, which I've named Gods Among Us. And these are the beings who are either literal gods or so strong that they might as well be gods, or are stronger than gods. I don't know. But coming in here we have Thor, the god of thunder himself. And he's proven time and time again that he's one of the strongest Avengers. With his hammer Mjolnir, Stormbreaker, and access to full godly power, he's capable of leveling armies, which has sort of been proved in movies like this one right here, Infinity War of course. He also survived the full force of a neutron star, which is no joke, man. But while he's powerful, he's still below some of the true cosmic titans of the MCU. Moving on, we get to Hela, Odin's firstborn daughter. Hela is an absolute force of destruction. She effortlessly destroyed Mjolnir, which is sort of insane. She just shattered it like it was a piece of glass. She wiped out Asgard's army in seconds and fought Thor and an entire resistance army with ease. Okay, maybe not a whole army. They were like 3 people in total fighting her, or 2, I don't remember, but she's super strong. The only reason she was defeated was because Surtur, I think his name is, nuked Asgard, and even then she might have survived. We don't really know if she's dead or alive. Probably dead because the whole planet exploded. Moving on, we get to the A tier, and here we have cosmic threats, and these are the beings that could wipe out planets, reshape reality, or just dominate entire galaxies. And here we have Ego, the living planet, a literal living planet with the ability to reshape matter and just spawn avatars. Ego was this close, man, and I have my 2 fingers, thumb and pointing fingers, really close to each other to rewriting the entire universe in his image. If not for a human called Star-Lord, this guy right here, as you know, unlocking his celestial powers and the Guardians' intervention, he would have won, man. And the fact that he's a celestial puts him on a whole different level than mortal gods like Thor. Also in this cosmic threat category we have Surtur, at full power of course. Surtur, man, I can't pronounce his name. Thor just wiped his asshole with his face. Okay, I don't know if he did that, but he isn't a big deal. But looking at the full powered Surtur after merging with the Eternal Flame, now that's a different story. This version of the villain was able to destroy all of Asgard with a single swing of his sword. He made Hela, who was previously unstoppable, look like a minor inconvenience. I mean, That's straight up cosmic destruction. Also in this category we have Scarlet Witch at her peak. Dude, this was like super overpowered. Vanda Maximoff's power was just insane, man. It literally skyrocketed in Doctor Strange into the multiverse of madness. She just destroyed the Illuminati. She destroyed them effortlessly. Look what she did to Mr. Fantastic. He looked like a bowl of blue weird spaghetti from space. The only reason she really lost was because they were able to like convince her or something. I don't really remember. But her ability to manipulate reality, dreamwalk, and take down entire armies solo puts her in a category well beyond normal heroes. Moving on to the S tier, we have universal nightmares. And these beings operate on a scale so massive, they can sort of wipe out entire universes if they wanted to. Here we have Dormammu. Dormammu is sort of the ruler of a dark dimension, and he's a reality-consuming entity that exists outside of time and space. He was only sort of defeated, citation marks if that's the correct thing, because Doctor Strange himself trapped him in an infinite time loop. He wasn't beaten, man. He was just, you know, trapped. So yeah, trapped by the Infinity Stones. His power level is just beyond comprehension. I don't even comprehend it, man. I don't even know what he looks like. He had a weird figure, man, in that movie. Super weird laugh. At the second spot here, we have the strongest Celestial, Arishem the Judge. Arishem is the leader of the Celestials, and we got a taste of his powers in Eternals. He casually abducted an entire group of superpowered beings from Earth, and his mere presence was enough to make planets tremble. He creates and destroys worlds at will, and honestly, if he decided to wipe out the MCU, nothing could really stop him. Just look at the list of powers he has here. It's pretty long, man. Moving on to the final tier, S tier, God tier destruction. The absolute top dog and the strongest of the strong. Here we have someone that just can rewrite reality like this or do whatever he wants. And it's the one above all. MCU version is called Eternity, I think. I know he's called Eternity. In the comics, the one above all is the literal god of the Marvel universe. But since he hasn't been introduced in the MCU yet, the closest we've seen to an omnipotent being is the Eternity from Thor, Love and Thunder. This is a cosmic entity that grants ultimate power to whoever reaches them. Based on what we know, Eternity is the closest thing to a god we've seen in the MCU. So, how do we wrap this up? We wrap it up by saying there's the list, man. It is the best list of all time. The strongest beings in the MCU, ranked from mighty warriors to literal gods. Some of these characters have already met their end, but with the multiverse expanding and sort of new threats emerging, we're likely to see even stronger beings in the future. Man, I just remembered, I forgot to rank this man right here. Thanos, man. And Kang, is he still in the multiverse? I don't know. Did I get the ranking wrong? Right? I don't know, man. This is my opinions. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Oh, burp there. Anyway, bye.